Hey, honey, mistletoe. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome back. Welcome back. This should play a partner IQ, man. I got my hair in my face, man. This shit is getting on my fucking nerves. And we back with another dope interview, man. You know, I'm gonna give hold on. I want to give everybody. Let me see. I want to give everybody the opportunity to pile in right fast. I'm gonna bring up my guest. I have a special guest. Super dope. You did. It's hailing in California, by the way. Shout out to Math. Shout out to Jason. Whenever y'all pull in, but it's fucking. I know it's probably in LA. I'm gonna say in LA. I don't know about no one else, but in LA, it's fucking hell. It's fake. Like I don't know what's going on. It must be some shit finna happen. But yeah, man. Welcome back, everybody. To another dope interview. I want y'all to pile on there. Hit that like button when y'all come in. I got a guest behind the scenes right now. She finna slide, come, you know what I mean? Introduce herself and tell you about her movement and her art and her message and everything about it. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a good time. I want to say, what's today? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to everybody. Hope everybody had a blessed Tuesday. It's 5:12 where I'm at. On the West Coast, East Coast. I mean, it's 8:12. So I want to say good evening to my East Coast family. You did, and what's happening to my West Coast niggas because we've been up. You did. Yeah. Let me get something right fast. I can't. Hold on. Let me see. What that bitch at? Let me see. Feeling like time you're gonna have on the pound. Hit them likes too when y'all come in. Hold on. I remember. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, how everybody day going on? No cap. Let me see something. What the fuck was I finna? Oh, okay. Oh good. Oh good. Hey, shout out Watch Me, man. Salute to you, Shabazz. Y'all go subscribe to Watch Me, man. He going up, bro. He didn't hit like 100. He had over 100,000 views in a short amount of time. Y'all go tap into his channel. He got some interesting shit, some talent shit up there that he do. He got an array of different videos and real content, real guy. He has I don't want to say phenomenal story, but I'm gonna say a very inspirational story that's turning phenomenal. I'm gonna say that. But first is inspirational. Shout out to Watch Me, Shabazz, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, y'all go sub to bro. Hit that like button when y'all come in. We about to I'm about to bring the guests out right now. You did. Hope everybody had a blessed day. Like I said, let me just make sure that everything is on point with my yada. I mean, hit that like button when y'all come in. We about to get into it. My guest is in the back right now. She's in hair and makeup. You know, she got to get her. You know what I mean? Tell them, hey man, listen, blessings to you, bro. Like, shit, man. Like I ain't listen. I'm gonna get a game up, my nigga. You know what I'm talking about? You ask me, hey, one thing about it, stay consistent. Fuck what the haters say. Excuse my French. Fuck what the haters say. Fuck with those who don't understand what you're doing say. Because guess what? They can be like, what? That's what they be saying to me now. For real? It's like that. Yeah, it's like that. I told y'all that. Real shit. Stay consistent and stay just shooting. Keep shooting shots, bro. Just keep shooting. Keep shooting. Even one of them bitches gonna hit. Something's gonna hit. Then after a while, it's gonna be, you're gonna keep hitting. So just shoot, bro. Just shoot. That's all I can say. Salute to you. We got 8 people in the chat. Hit that like button when y'all come in, gang. Shout out to my East Coast family. Good evening to y'all, man. West Coast. You already know it's like motherfucking still daylight out that bitch. Yep, it's still daylight on the game. Hold on. I'm about to bring my guests out. Let me bring up. Y'all know I did my journalistic, what they call that shit? Due diligence. I don't know what they call it, but you know what I mean? So this, you know what I mean? It's gonna be one of them ones. You hear? Hit that like button, run that like button up. Yeah. Sub if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. We're on our way to 10K subscribers. And it's all due to y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all gave me this platform. That's why I don't mind sharing it with you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? It's ours. It's not fully mine. Without y'all, there's no me, and without me, this don't exist, right? So we need it's a us thing. It ain't a me thing. It's a we thing. You feel me? And I don't mean Nintendo. Without further ado, make sure she's still back there. Okay. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna bring in a very special guest. And I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let her tell y'all who she is. You feel me? Shit. She's got a lot of games, got a lot of knowledge. Let me get her in here. Hold on, I just want to make sure this one last thing is cool before I go live. Before I bring you in, G. Oh, I need to write. I had one more question I'm gonna write down too before I forget. Yeah, sure. Hey, shout out Shabazz for the super chat donation. Appreciate you, brother. Y'all go sub the bro channel. I'm telling y'all, go sub to his channel. It's up. He's definitely going up, bro. It's no cap. I'm telling you, I was like, damn, bro. He at it too. He ain't playing. He dropping videos on y'all ass. So shout out to him for the super chat donation. Boom, boom, boom. Shit. Okay, we got 7. Hit that like button, y'all. I'm about to bring her out right now. My fault, y'all. Let me make sure everything over here. Let's get it. With no further ado, for real this time, no further ado. Let me bring her out.
What's going on?
Hey. Hey, okay. Let me make sure, because you know what? I'm going to leave this like this now. I might have to just talk a little louder. Because I got the charger and I want to make sure everything stay. You feel me?
All right.
It's Gucci?
Yeah.
Sure. It's Gucci?
Good. We good.
All right. Let me open up my tablet right fast. If you got my little tablet for you, you know what I mean?
Oh, them questions.
So look, we're gonna start it off. I want to say thank you for not only coming on here, but just putting your art out into the world. I consider it art. I know it's literature, but I feel like I feel like art and literature are kind of like one and the same. Hold on, where I'm going.
Yeah.
Like one and the same. Damn, why am I over there? What the hell am I doing, yo? All right, okay. My body needs to move. All right. Look, so I feel like art and literature are one and the same. I'm a literature buff myself. That's how I even started with as a kid writing. I used to write books and shit. I never published none. You was a kid. I used to make the books and whatnot and the poetry, and I was very fucking great at English. You know what I'm saying? English is ain't shit to me. So words was always a strong suit with me, and I always gravitated towards words. But first off, we're gonna start by I want you to introduce yourself and tell them who you are, where you from, what you do. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I'm G.GARCIA. I'm an author. I'm a published author. I'm from Virginia. 757, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, that area right there. And that's pretty much it. I write. I'm a writer. I write for a living. That's all I do.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's so look, let me ask you this to get this out the way. Then we'll
Okay.
get into your get into your writing.
Okay.
How was it growing up where you
I'm ready.
from? You 757 Virginia. How was it?
Yes.
Like, what was your childhood like? How was you growing up? Like, was it fun times? Was it crazy? Was it good? Like, describe to the people who don't know where you from. Like, how it was growing up as G
I
Garcia.
don't like uh it depends. I guess like school life, it was like kind of strict. My parents were real strict too. So I mean, yeah, like I got to play outside, whatever, but not for real because they really wanted me to be on my studies. Like I got Asian parents, I'm Filipino, so it was on the studies, on the books. They made sure that I was getting straight A's. I was on honor roll, like they was on it. So they were real strict. So like growing up, as far as like when I got to high school, I was, because I'm from Norfolk, so I was going to school in Norfolk from pretty much elementary and middle, and then Virginia Beach. That's when I moved to Virginia Beach, like around high school, and then that's when I turned to like a whole different person. I started rebelling because my parents were strict, so I was sneaking out the house. You know what I'm saying? And then I didn't like, because I went to private school my whole life. So like I didn't really click with a lot of those kids because in Norfolk it was more like diverse versus like when I got to high school it wasn't that diverse. So like I wasn't clicking with everybody. So and a lot of those kids were like stupid rich. So next thing you know, I'm hanging out. I start clicking with people at other schools, like districts around me, like the other schools surrounding me, like Tallwood, Salem, Lansdowne. I started hanging out with them, sneaking out with them, doing all types of craziness. But yeah, but it just, I mean, it was different moving to Virginia Beach. I will say that, like compared to like Norfolk, it was like a whole different world.
Like, in which way do you mean it was a whole different world?
Like I remember okay, let me give you an example. When I moved to Virginia Beach, right? I was
Mhm.
like, how come they don't got no wire fences over here? I was like, where the wire fences at?
Right,
Everybody
right.
got wooden fences. So I thought that was just weird. It just, I don't know, it just looked different because Virginia Beach, the area where I moved to, they just started developing it. So it was like everything around there was brand new. So it just looks so squeaky clean, white picket fence type. So it
Right.
was just really different.
Look, all
Yeah.
right, before I go on, this is a good question that he just
Okay.
asked. We about to get into that too, but I'm gonna go ahead before we forget. I'm gonna let you get his question. He said,
Okay.
"How do you write and catch yourself?" This is the homie Watch Me, Shabazz. He said, "How do you catch and watch yourself before rambling away and getting off track?"
Well,
Thank
see,
you.
this is the thing. Like, oh gosh, I get off track all the time. So,
Me too. Me fucking too, bro.
yes, I mean, I don't know. I think that's natural, but
Yeah.
I want to say because right now I'm in the middle of writing like 4 different books. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just concentrating on one book. So, let's say I'm in the middle of writing something. Most of the time, when I am focused on that particular book that I'm on, like I'm really focused on that because I got a lot to say. So, I'm doing everything, everything, everything. And then, next thing you know, like I might like tend to wander off, save that thing, go to the next book. That's when I'm really like on the ball with with my writing. But I get writer's block all the time. So like when I get
Yeah, me
writer's
too.
block, like sometimes it could go on for months. Sometimes it
Hmm.
could go on weeks. Sometimes it's just a couple of days. But like I get a lot of writer's block. And that's probably why I have 4 books going right now. Cause I think it's 5 actually. It might be 5. It might be 5. But yeah, I'm writing and they're all different books too. So and they all talk about different things. So it's like some days I'll be more inspired with one than the other, you know.
Okay.
So that's just how I
It's
work.
yeah, it's the same way
Yeah.
for me with music. Like, it's an energy thing. I found out that if my energy is right, then
Right.
if I'm out of whack, I can't. I don't. I mean, I
Right.
can force myself, but it might be some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you. I feel you.
So
See,
I feel that 100%. But shout out to Shabazz for that comment, or for that question rather. All right, so let's get into it. You know, while we here today, that was a good little. You giving out free game, nigga. All right, yeah, me a little juice. You did, but that's for real. That's how, that's real shit.
yeah.
All right, so toxic. You know, every time I think of toxic, the song that comes to my head, I don't know why. Maybe it's because look, you know, your book make me think of fucking Britney Spears. In a toxic.
It does. You know, sometimes that's a song I play on my stories on Instagram.
For real, that's the only like I know
I
toxic songs, but that one for some maybe it's you putting that shit in my fucking head.
It probably is. It probably is. You over here looking at my stories, tap tap tap.
Right. Whole time I'm getting programmed with this fucking Britney Spears.
Right.
All right, so look, for those who don't know, show them the cover again. What's the name of the book? You see, y'all see it.
Oh.
Toxic with the little toxic. We gonna get into the artwork too. So look, all right, where can they find this book at?
Anywhere you could buy books. Anywhere you could buy books. Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Target, Walmart, any other place too. Like I'll find like little miscellaneous places that I've never heard of. Like I'll Google it sometimes just to see what's going on with it. And like I click on it, it's just everywhere. I'm global. So even like I've seen stuff like in different languages. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm accessible worldwide.
Okay. So y'all heard it first. Y'all can Google it. Just type her name in, type the book in. It's gonna pop up. I did it, so I know it's gonna pop up.
Facts.
Like for real. So look, being that the book is toxic, give us a brief summary, without giving too much of the, the juicy events in the book, and give them a brief summary of what the book is about. What is it about?
Okay, so the book is about this girl named Raina, and she basically is in this relationship. Everything's so great and like picture perfect type, and things just end up going sour, and not only does it go sour, it gets toxic. And basically with the book, the message I'm actually trying to send out is don't let it be too late before you just stuck,
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay, I heard it. All right, so let me see. Okay. I kind of want to ask you this.
Do it. Just do it.
No, it's not crazy, but I'm trying to, because I really, when I wrote my notes, I usually organize them, but
okay.
I didn't organize them, but I did. I put certain symbols so I know which category. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm trying to make sure. Okay, so let me ask you this to kind of start off basic.
Okay.
What's your definition of toxic?
My definition of toxic.
Like, what is, if your girlfriend come to you and be like, girl, this is what's going on, and you be like, you know what, that's toxic. What is those things she gonna be telling you? Like, what is toxic? Like, what are the things that do you consider toxic?
Like poison. Like it's poisonous. It's poisonous for your soul. That's what I mean. But I mean, it could really, like, everybody could perceive it differently, really. But like for me, like I say poison. Like it's poisonous for your soul, really. That's a good question. I want to say it's like it's kind of like a cycle, basically. A cycle that you really don't want to get into, like something that you should really stay away from.
Right. A poisonous cycle.
Yeah.
That sounds bad. That do sound.
It does. It does.
That's like some shit I don't even want to talk to. It's that's deep. That is deep. All right, so let's hold on. Let me make sure if I get it to it. Hold on, because this is see for those who don't know, this book is like, not only is it like some relatable type stuff, but it's very suspenseful. It's very like peeking around the edge of the corner. What's happening next on the next page. I read that shit. You know what I'm saying? I read that book, and that was the first book I read in the beginning of I don't want to say it on here, but the beginning of the shit. Someone they'll ban us for this. They'll think we talking crazy about. Yeah, y'all know the 19. Yeah, the 19. But before that, I mean, in the beginning, I read it, so I really like got in depth with it. You know what I mean? Like, so let me ask you this: the book, Fact or Fiction?
Fiction. It's fiction. But it, you know what? To be honest, it like it's a little factual. It's a whole bunch of different scenarios in one that I've, me personally dealt with, seen other people deal with. So, and it's just one story.
Okay. When you gonna do the movie, man? You might need to do the movie, man.
Oh my gosh. Do you know how many people are asking me to do a movie?
Like the little short, like a YouTube shit. It don't gotta be, it could just put some little money into it.
Right. A lot of people have been asking me to do one. Like one of my friends, he was just like, "Yeah, let's go do a movie. I'm about to send your book out." What? Hold on, wait a second.
It's good. It's good enough for that. Like, yeah, because you can stretch out. It's probably so much that you can like really detail out in visually. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you can extend it more than what's written. You can show. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think so, but that's just my personal.
But no, a lot of people are thinking about that. A lot of people have been throwing that in my face. So yeah, we're gonna do a movie. I'm like, oh my gosh, I haven't even thought that far. I was just trying to get my book out,
Right. You wrote it very well.
It's a good concept though, because all the events that happen in the book, and then it like you put it to life. Yeah, I could actually see it become a movie.
So look, I say so. You kind of answered my next question low key, like a little bit, but
okay,
I'm gonna ask it anyway. Like, then we're gonna move to. Well, I say that to say this. So, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Because I have.
Of course, I have.
I might have been in. Hold on.
A few of them.
Yo. The craziest ones when you don't even know you in it in the beginning.
No, yeah, you don't. You really don't. And then
you got to grow. You got to be like, damn, that was crazy. That's
wow, I really went through that. Like, what was I thinking? Yeah.
Yo, all right. So look, all right, boom. So I'm just gonna jump back and forth, man. Fuck it.
Do it.
Because there's some good ones I don't want to miss. I wish I would have put it in order, but they're all good ones. So look. Right. Let me ask you this. As a matter of fact, before we move on to that, okay, let me ask you this. Who designed the cover art? Because we were just talking about that.
It's actually my publisher. So like the publisher that I went with, Newman Springs Publishing, they did everything for me. Like everything. But like the concept was all me. This is exactly what I asked for.
That shit is graphic. Like, when I first seen it, I remember when you told me you was dropping it, and then when it finally dropped, I was like, this is graphic. Like, shout out Twitch too. I forgot. AG. We on Twitch too. Shout out everybody on Twitch. My fault. Shout out everybody on Twitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Shout out only Hamza. Shout out Twitch. I forgot we on Twitch too.
Oh.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead. You said the cover.
Yeah.
That is graphic as fuck.
It is. It really is. Like,
it's not even like a broken heart. You know, people do that's a real actual bloody.
It's a real anatomical heart. Like, and that's what I asked for. So when I emailed my publisher, they said, okay, what do you want for the cover? And everything on this book, like as far as the background color, the print and everything, that's exactly how I wanted it.
Oh, and that's dope.
It on spot the first time. I did not have to take it back or say, hey, I need you guys to redo this because I didn't like it. No, it was perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I told them I want an anatomical heart with the toxic sign right in the middle. Yep.
Okay, that's hard. It's always great when your graphics come exactly how you pictured it to the.
Yes.
That is or even better sometimes. Like yes, like that's hard though.
Better
that's
than I thought. Sure. So when I saw it, I was so excited. So.
Shout out EDI King. He said, okay, hold on. This is another good question. Y'all got some good questions tonight. He said, is David's character based on a man who doesn't want to give up on his childhood dreams? And he says his second comment says he doesn't want to grow up in the description. So I guess he went and looked in the bio or the.
Oh yeah, he probably read the back of the book. Yeah. As far as like David trying to give up on his dreams, It really doesn't have anything to do with his dreams, really.
Okay. It's about his actions.
It was his actions.
Yeah. For
Oh,
those who don't know, yeah, it's like the action.
yeah, he was relentless. Let's say that.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah. So look, let me ask you, so look, boom, 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 boom. All right, bet that. So look, let me ask you this. Now we about to get into some nitty-gritty shit, right?
Oh, okay, let's go.
So that's an OG term. You know
I
I'm an
know
old
that
head. I said the
OG.
nitty-gritty.
I'm old.
OG,
Look.
triple OG.
Look, I got some age on me. Oh, snap. Uh, hold on. You okay.
Okay, this blacked up. I guess it stopped. I don't know. We Gucci? You hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, bet. So look, let me ask you this. So in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
I need you to be honest.
Okay, I
Everybody
got
has
you.
different answers. All right, everybody got different answers. So in a relationship, right?
Okay.
How many times is it okay for your significant other to cheat, or even if it's not like sexual, if it's textual? Oh, I just made up a new word, textual. Because you can cheat. Do you agree? Can you cheat through like just non-sexual?
I get it.
What do you
I
think?
get
What's
it.
your opinions? How many times how many times you got it in you, or what do you think?
Well, this is the thing. What do you
I
consider
don't think it's in me.
cheating that's sexual? What happened?
I said I don't think it's in me.
Let's see. I mean, it really depends.
Well,
Like,
it
I
depends. I
don't
was about
think
to say
it's
like that.
tolerable at
What does it
all.
depend on?
What?
What does it depend on?
Say that again.
All right, so cheating wise, right?
Yeah.
How many times is it can a significant other cheat and be taken back? And what you said, but you said, hey, it depends. I said, so what does the cheating depend on? Like, what does it depend on?
Because you see, like now, like I'm confused now. Not really confused, but because you said it could be non-sexual, right?
I mean, cheat. So okay, let me do
let's
this.
go over your definition. Let's go.
My definition of cheating is betrayal, like secrecy, shit. It could be shit that I don't know about, like shit that you could be at work with. I don't know. I'm just saying it's shit that. So anything like that is betrayal, right? Now, of course, the ultimate is sexually, but I was saying like, because I was speaking off me. I just told a story about. I told the crazy story yesterday about my girlfriend. I looked at her phone after I got out of jail. It was a crazy morning when I got out of jail one time, and yeah, it was like I knew who number that was supposed to be the homie, and right. So even though that even if that text that he said was a complete lie, which it wasn't, whatever they did, right. But even if that was, I would have still took that as you cheating on me. So but me, even in that situation right there, I took her back, right? Because I didn't find out until later that was actually the you know what I mean, what it was. But at that time I was like, you know what, it's just a text. He sent something to her, right? So then I tried to confront him, and he was like, "Oh no, it's a, niggas don't know what to say. Then it's a joke. She said this to me. No, I know what the fuck that says, bro. It's not even. It's no. How does that mean it's a joke? There's no way that means it's a joke. Right. You know what I mean? So flirt. He said flirting. Yeah, flirting. I mean, what's your you give me your take on that? Shout out Dennis Cole.
I really don't think it's tolerable. Like, I feel like if your feelings are hurt and you can't get past it, then you should dead it. If you can't get past it, you should dead it, because it's always gonna come up in the future.
Man, ain't it, man? It's gonna they gonna keep saying it to you. Or I'm not saying that I've been that person, just saying. Yeah, you want to bet you won't saying that when like, right shit like that.
Going back and forth, that's a vicious cycle right there. That's toxic. That's
okay, toxic. That's toxic. Okay, now we got a good example of some toxic shit. Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. I like that. Yeah. I feel the same way. If it's something that's, it just make your stomach turn. Like, I've been through some shit.
Right.
with this one somebody. I've been through some shit, but this one motherfucker, I went through some shit, right? I
Yes.
went through some doo-doo,
Hell
and
yeah.
I was in love with her ass. Like, that was the one I really loved. I thought I loved, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But it was like too much at one point. I'm like, you know what? This is way too fucking much, bro.
Right.
I'm starting to feel like a piece of shit myself, like, for even being around this shit.
But see, I
Like,
think it's like
okay, cool.
it's different when you like really in love with somebody. You know, I feel like you tolerate certain things because you're in love with them. You know, and you just like
Facts.
a lot of people, not just people like me personally, and let me go with my experience. Like I was always hoping for change, like they're gonna change, you know? So I was trying to be like, I guess patient, if that's what you want to call it, and hoping that they're gonna grow up, you know, but it just doesn't happen, you know? Well, not in all every
Nah.
situation, in my situation, you know. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. Damn, yeah, that's facts. That's big facts, man. You can't force anybody. For anybody that's listening, this is from me. I mean, she said it too, but I'm gonna say you cannot force nobody to love you the way you want to be loved. They have
yes,
to want to love you that way.
right.
It's don't. I don't give a fuck if it's money. It doesn't matter, bro. Like, I was looking at some shit today with. I did a couple videos. The last couple videos I dropped on this artist, and this girl, she was dealing with this artist, and he was trying to make her into a star. This is like a thing that's going on right now in LA, and in so many ways he's showing her that bit, like, excuse my friends, but bitch, I don't want you. I got a baby mama at the crib. I done got her pregnant again. I done kicked you out. How many? I don't. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
then she ended up getting locked up today. For
Mm,
those who know, who've seen the you know what I mean, the news or whatever, but she ended up getting locked up because she was in a desperate point. She's from out of state. A nigga, it's a rapper. He changed his life, da, 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 da. But it's like she got. So I feel like when people get so wrapped up, like, what do you expect from him? He not gonna change. Before he knew you, he was with his BM. He's a rapper,
right.
nigga. Like, yeah, you pretty, yeah, you cool, but the nigga's actually physically showing you that he don't want you. Because any nigga
Right.
that wants you, he gonna put you up somewhere. He gonna actually make time, or even female for my guy, for my, you know what I mean, vice versa. So it's just like, it's just sad when people just try to force that shit. It's like I was one. Then
Mhm.
I just had to kept bumping my head like like, damn, yeah, she just shitting on me. I'm just nothing. You know what I
Right.
mean? I'm a joke. And you know
Right.
you're not a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, that's a little game for y'all, man. Like he said his name. I ain't gonna say his name. Well, yeah, that's who y'all. Yeah, that shit is crazy. But it is what it is. I mean, she gonna learn from that. You know, I learned from you have no choice to. You have no
Right.
choice but
You
to
have
learn.
no choice to. I mean, some people like it takes some time before they actually learn though.
Yeah, when it's
It takes time.
I agree. I agree.
It's not instant, it's not overnight. Like some people actually take some
They
years.
got to get beat up a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, me too. Man, listen, I got stories that I probably would never tell YouTube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crazy shit. Like,
Facts.
and the one I told them yesterday was crazy, but I got some crazy niggas. It just you learn,
Yeah.
and then you move on.
Right.
All right, we'll bet that then. So look, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Mm. All right, so being in the social media era, I guess. I don't know what to call it, social media
Yeah.
era that we in. We see memes and shit like that. And,
Right.
we all share the same. Niggas be acting like I ain't no internet nigga. No, we all is on the fucking internet. That's
Right.
just what it is. We all got phones. I got two. I got another one actually. Like, and I got a computer. Like,
Yeah,
we connected.
I got you.
No, real shit. It's money. We have to have these things. But
Right.
so boom. In the beginning of the book, right? You said everything started great, or the story, everything started great. Like you said earlier in the screen, you just said it. Everything started great, or whatever. So being that we got this meme that's been going around called the red flag meme,
Oh God.
right?
Yeah. Oh God. There's a lot of red flags in that book. Oh God.
Hey yo, that's hey look, I ain't gonna lie. The red flag meme is one of the realest memes I've ever seen in my
It
life.
was. It's
That a
hilarious.
lot of them just be bullshit. They be jokes, but that one, that's the real one. So look,
Right.
what are some red flags what are some red flags that, you know, someone or this relationship may become toxic when you first dealing with somebody? Like, what are some things that they do or say or that you see, or what are some things that's like, all right, that's not good right there. Like, yeah, I got to note that one. Like, two more of them and it's over. I can't
Take note of
really,
that.
you know what I mean? I'm
I want to say like, there's so many.
and I mean physical things too. I
Okay,
mean,
well,
physical, like for me, let me give you an example. For me, old
with the
school, this
first thing
throwback.
that comes to mind. So the first thing that comes to mind is like some like kind of like
Keep it 100.
whereabouts, but not really. You know, not really like
What you mean?
like if something important comes up when it has to deal with you, and then they're just like, you know, MIA. I feel like that's a red flag. If you have something
Like, give me,
important,
give us make up a made up story, a made up example.
let me see. Let me see.
Like a hypothetical is the word I meant to use.
Okay, let's do. Hold on, let me think of a good example. You know, no, you know what? I'm just gonna use my experiences. Look, okay, look. When you're not picking up the phone, like not blowing somebody up, but if you don't hear from somebody for a couple of days and you're supposed to be together, that's not right. Especially,
You're supposed to be.
I
It
get
really
it.
is. Y'all supposed to be talking.
Right? Oh yeah. We're talking too, because it's like
Just talking in general. If you ain't, how we talking if we ain't talking, or we only talk at this
right.
certain time?
What are you doing? 3 days I haven't heard from you. What's going on? I mean, it'll be one thing. It'll be
That
one
nigga
thing if
is
you tell me, look, hey, I
doing
got
living
something
life.
on or whatever. But like, I ain't hear from you 3 days, and then you call me like everything's regular. Everything's not regular. Don't do that. Yep. So that's definitely a big red flag.
The weird call times, the weird.
Hold on.
See,
I'm sorry. Ooh, you
that's for
froze up.
sure.
Did you say
I totally believe in that.
you totally believe in
I
what?
froze up.
Because you
I'm
froze a
good.
little bit. Yeah, you good now.
What you said, I co-sign you.
Yeah.
I co-sign you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just.
But I'm gonna tell you one of the first ones I ever seen in life. See, I know. You know, I like to spend time with people in person. I can talk to you on the phone, but like it ain't real until we really fucking with each other, like around each other, like energy, like right there, like even if it's right. So if I'm hanging with you, right, or not, well, I don't want to say hanging with you, but yeah, I guess that's what it is. We're hanging with each other, and you a female, and you say I like to do shit like eat and go out. Like I like to be, you know. So you keep this, and every time, if say we go to Olive Garden, and this bitch is like this, face down.
That's a red flag to you? That's a red
flag? For life, yeah. When it's for life, when you face down your phone every time I'm fucking with you, and then like the crazy calling, and then like the little nonchalant, like, yeah, like, no, my nigga, answer your, like, is it good? Like, who is, like, yeah, every time we hang out, it's always face down. I didn't know. I had to learn. See, somebody.
You said you had to learn. I get it.
I learned this. I learned this in real life.
I can see that being a red flag, but I do it sometimes just off that because, like, I don't want my screen to get scratched up.
No, I don't mean sometimes. I mean, if I first meet you, and we dating for 1-2 months, right? And your phone see more, the face see the grunt, yeah, like, my nigga, what?
Yeah.
I mean, trust me, I know about phones. I make money from my phones. So for a long time, I've been doing this. So, you know, but every time, and then, oh, hold on, another one. Always take the phone with you to the bathroom, to the shower, to the you taking the phone everywhere. Nigga going somewhere for 2 seconds and taking the phone. I ain't about that. That's a red flag for me. Everywhere you go, you it's on your mind that much. Real shit. Real shit.
But yeah, no, I can see that as being a red flag, definitely. Because yeah, you definitely right. Yeah, hiding, like putting the phone down, like constantly. Yeah, I get it. Cause
Yo,
like
four
I
in the
said, I
morning.
do
Listen,
put it.
listen. Say this. Picture this. You cuddled up 4 in the morning. It's been a great night. Yeah, everything's going good. They got to get up to use the bathroom. They take the phone. You kind of wake up. It's like, why you took the phone? And I mean, you could be doing like on your phone, taking a shit or whatever, but every single time, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm just saying that's
I
kind
feel
of
you.
spooky.
I get it. I get it. But
Okay.
some people, for real, is just really attached to their phone. I will say that. Like some people are so addicted to social media. I've seen it for myself. I'm like, oh my god, you know.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
You don't think so? No,
Hell
I'm
no.
serious. I'm serious. I've seen it.
Listen,
Like
if
I'm just
hey,
like,
who you
what?
want? You want social media or you want me? What who you want the most? Because
I
look,
feel
because a
you.
woman to say
But
that
this
to me.
generation is so different. This generation is so different.
I mean, that's facts. That's facts. That's
Yeah.
facts. But who you want more? Like really? When I was like one time I was in really, really, really love, right? When I got shitted on, right? I didn't see a hoe. When I be, excuse me, I take it from a French Montana. No,
You
I
had
take it
tunnel
from a,
vision.
oh yes, it's a French Montana. I got tunnel vision. I don't see a hoe. Like I didn't, yo, what? She could have my phone. I was really on that with her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, and then she shit it. Like, I'm like, ugh. It just make you skeptical about everyone else. Like after you've been beat up so many times, it's like not even say so many times, but at least one good time. Like, yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I don't mind. Listen, I don't mind giving my password up. I don't give a fuck for real. If I really like I don't give a fuck.
Right.
But that's how you will know.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, you're
phone.
right. You're right. You're definitely right. Yeah, that's how you know because they'll have access to everything, every notification that comes through,
Listen,
like, all of
I'm gonna
that.
tell you the ultimate way to fucking know if it's a 100 deal, and it's kind of petty because you don't want to try nobody like that.
Mm.
But if they agree, or if you presented it right, let's switch phones. But me personally, I don't even want to do that because I'm gonna be fucking with you. No, I don't even
Oh
want to be
God.
fucking with you if I feel like I gotta switch phone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wouldn't even. But I'm
What's
telling you,
funny?
that's the way
That
for
that because
everybody
I
out
said
there.
that to my
He said,
ex.
"Look," he said it. Naeem said it. He said, "Let's trade phones for a day." He fucking said, where you at, Naeem? You in Alabama? My Alabamas know what's up. My Alabama niggas know, okay? Yeah. Look, listen. It's too much. No, it's love though. It's love.
No,
You love somebody,
I've
love
done
somebody.
that. I did that with my ex. I asked him. I was like, "Look, let's trade phones for a day." I mean, you have my password. He had my password,
Yeah.
And then he was just like, "Nah, why? Why not? You don't even have a
Now
password."
if you trap, I understand, but still, you should be. It shouldn't be that big of a deal.
Right. I get it.
It
Yeah,
be.
it's
You can go into my inbox. Listen, there's ways to delete shit, but you can't delete everything. You're gonna slip up somewhere.
that.
Just know that. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying? So
Yeah.
they could never fully get away, but anyways, moving on. Shout out to everybody who doing that foul shit. Y'all pieces of shit. Y'all some real pieces of fucking shit. Hey guys, if your phone is down, don't come around. If your phone stays down. And
Oh
girls
my
too. Girls,
god.
if the nigga, hey, listen, the nigga always got. If he don't pick up the FaceTime in the daytime, hey man, it's only playtime. You gotta deal.
Oh. Oh snap. Oh snap.
Oh, Florida. My bad. He from Florida. I said Alabama. He from Florida. My fault. Yeah, shout out Florida. Real shit. All right, so let's move on. Oh, I got some pop culture shit for you too. Hold on now. Well, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this first, because I know you cultured. I know you cultured. I know you cultured. You move around. You go from West Coast. You move around. You do your thing.
Yeah.
Real shit. Like, you know what I mean? Come on. You know what I mean? So give me this. This is like a random. What's your
Okay.
top three? Or let me ask you this one first. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask you the next one. What's your favorite toxic movie? Like, they have movies about like Thin Line Love and Hate. Like, what was that movie with Beyonce? Obsessed. It's the movies, they side chicks, toxic shit. It can let it be a direct relationship. What's that movie with Taraji? Alchemy or something? Albert.
That's hard.
It's a lot of them, if you think about it.
There is a lot of them. There's one of them in particular. I can't think of the name. Dang.
Remember the one with Holly, and she was turned to a boxer? Or was it J-Lo?
Yeah,
Get
I
Out
remember.
or some shit, or they turned to like the nigga.
I forget what that movie is called. There's a lot of movies I don't remember the title of, but I could like picture in my head. Dang.
Name just one. What's one that just stand out to you that you know for sure, for sure? Like that was a crazy movie. You could be an older one, it could be a new one.
That the Jennifer Lopez one, where she ended up at the end, she ended up beating up
The who?
her husband.
Oh, the Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah. I forget what movie that is.
Yeah, it was oh, that was a dope one too, man. She was on some like she got tough and shit. She cut her shit. She cut her shit. Her shit was like a little, yeah. And she like slammed the nigga. She ended up killing the nigga or some shit at the end.
Yes,
like,
yes.
Slammed the nigga through the coffee table.
That was toxic because she wanted it.
Yeah, shout out
so
J-Lo,
she's toxic
man.
as well.
He said Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yo, you know what?
Toxic? I guess because
it is toxic.
That was a good team, though. That was Brad Pitt and Angelina, right?
Yeah, there was a good team, but that was pretty toxic because they supposed to be against each other.
Oh, enough. He said it. Shout out, enough.
Yeah, enough.
He know his shit. Yo, enough. Yeah, I said Get Out. Get Out is the other one.
Get Out.
Get Out is the black and the black.
Yeah,
that's what's crazy.
The T was like, yeah, that was crazy.
All right, so bet that. Yeah, for sure that. So look, boom, another favorite. Give me, since you're an author, you're published. You say you're in the works of how many books right now?
Like 4 or 5, I want to say.
So you working.
Like in the middle of writing. I have a few that's already been written. They just need to be published.
Okay. So yeah, you got your grind on. You turned up. You got your grind on. Give me, being that, you're an author, published author. Gotta put some respect on it. Give me your top 3 just books of all time. Not authors, but just books.
Oh,
what are your top 3 books that's you might have read them once, twice, you might have read them once and remember?
I want to say, like, I'm going to go back to something real classic, and it's crazy. People are going to be like, what in the world? I like the Odyssey. American literature. Oh, gosh, the Odyssey.
Hold on. Damn, I think it blacked out on me. What'd you say?
Oh, I like the Odyssey. It's like, like that you read in like literature class. I don't know, something about that era is just, I don't know, just sparks my interest. So that's one, like, matter of fact, I was actually just talking about that I'm going to read that book again, even though it's like thick. Like,
that shit thick. I'm about to say that shit is long as fuck.
It's very long. But something about that era I'm just like really interested in, like Troy and all that. It just sparks my interest. So I'm definitely going to read that. So that's actually my top. Let's see, what else? What book? See, I'm trying to think of books that, like, even like from back in the day when I was younger that I like to read, There's this one book, it was called Sharing Susan. Really, like, I liked that book a whole lot, and I've read it a few times.
You said it was called what? Sharing what?
Sharing Susan, right?
Sharing Susan.
It's about this girl that she was switched at birth. Yeah, and then she found out her family. I don't know, for some reason, it was just interesting to me, and I read that book like a few times.
I never heard of that one. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then let's see. So you said top 3.
Yeah, like when you go to, it could be, for me, I could say 48 Laws of Power. I already know like 1 or 2 off top. You know what I mean? The Giving Tree from when I was a little kid. I don't know if you ever read the Giving Tree.
Yeah, that was
like certain books just stuck with me. Like,
Yeah.
What's your last one?
Yeah. I want to say like a lot of you remember those chicken noodle soup books? Or Chicken Soup for the Soul or something like that.
Yeah. I got one. I got American Idol version. at my other spot. Yeah.
Oh, for real? Yeah, I like those books. Those really like them stories in that book. I'm just like, wow, it really touched my heart. So I mean, I like those books.
Yeah, chicken noodle soup. Those were true stories from, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, I want to say there is like
Those
a
are all true
collab of.
stories.
Yeah, I want to say. So I like those books.
Oh, you about to tell me now them shit was a lie the whole time. The chicken noodles a lie the whole time.
Hold on, what?
The chicken noodle soup books was a lie. I thought it was true stories.
I thought so too. I thought they were all based off like, I don't know, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So yeah.
It was.
Yeah, okay. You was about to shatter my whole fucking childhood or some shit. I don't know what's going on. But like, some of that shit got me through some shit. Yo. All right, so look, let's go on. Well, let me see. Cause I got some. Let me see. All right, look. Let me ask you this. This is a good one.
Okay.
All right, so did my due diligence on you. I seen the other interview you did. What's their name again? Shout your people out.
The first one that you were
the one I was talking to you about behind the scenes earlier.
Oh yeah. The This What It Is podcast. Yeah.
Right. So I seen on there.
Oh yeah, because you were live and you were on there. That's right.
Yeah. Hold on. All right. So y'all had spoke on like arguments or some shit like that. Somebody said something about. It was the other co-hosts and whatnot. They was talking about what they do. It was a female and it was a guy. It was blah, blah, blah. So boom, argument-wise, and you was like, you know what you said? You know what you said? Do you know what you said? But you kept it 100. You kept it 100. You was like, it's gonna be little arguments and shit, right? Okay, understood. All right. That's and come on, anybody who been. I mean, if you're a kid, you don't fucking know, but. You're gonna argue. There's gonna be I don't want to say argue. I'm saying it's gonna be disagreements. They can turn into potential arguments, but so let's just say it turns into an argument. So argument-wise, what are some things that a significant other can say? Like, and when I say things, I mean like I don't mean you don't have to say specifically, but what are some things that people can refer to in a bad way about you? That can be like a deal breaker. That's like a red flag, like a deal breaker. Like, if somebody was in an argument with you, like, say you dealing with somebody who don't have kids with you, but you got kids, right? And you are a mother. We gonna get to that in a minute. But let's say a nigga be like, them goddamn kids, or or if a female said that to me, I'd be like, all right, I can't really fuck with you then. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, like even out of anger, you say some wild shit. What are some boundaries that people can cross, you believe, during arguments that can be like, stop, I gotta get out this toxic shit right now. This is toxic. That people who watching right now can be knowing if they have heard this said or these type of things have been, people talked about these type of things about you. Mm-hmm. They can know that, hey, that's toxic. That's a red flag. What are some things?
Well, like you said with the kids, I definitely agree with that. If it comes to my kids, like, you gone,
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Definitely, for sure. That's I don't tolerate that. I want to say if we arguing or even if it's just joking, if they talking about killing me.
Hold on.
What?
Let me get a 20 second. Hey, we did a 20-second time out. Hold on. We did 20 seconds. The Lakers, hold on. The Lakers, hold on. Who's this playing the Super Bowl? The Rams and hold on. 20 seconds. Hold on. You said,
yeah.
If a nigga joke or if somebody jokes about killing you,
yeah, I don't play that.
No, I never had that. Is that something that you experienced? Have somebody told you something like, or made hey, I'm gonna do this? They did that before to G.GARCIA?
To G.GARCIA, yeah.
Oh, they tripping. Yeah, that's toxic for sure. Listen, I can't even sleep next to you.
Real.
You might fucking. I'm such an overthinker. I'm gonna think you got a knife. Look, I'm dropping my hat. I'm thinking you got a knife. I'm thinking you finna stab me in my sleep. I don't know what.
Yeah.
play. Nah, we don't
Yeah,
know.
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's
crazy.
toxic for real.
Damn, it was like, you know what? What? How does that even? How does one? How, like, give me an example. What they say, like, what, like, should I fuck around, just kill your ass? Like, how they? What the fuck, nigga?
No.
Or you mean like on some? I'm gonna kill you and kill me. Like, what you like? What the fuck?
Like, if you ever fuck with somebody else, I'm gonna kill you. That's still crazy to me.
Yeah, that I don't. Yeah, why you saying that though?
Yeah,
Why
that's
you know? That's I think that's kind of insecurity because it's like you talking about why you worried. I'm not gonna be with no like. You should be know that I'm not gonna fuck with nobody else. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that lets me know that you know that it's you ain't right. You fucking up, and I could possibly do some small get. I could take my talents to what LeBron do. Took his talents to South Beach. I could take my talents to California, and they're gonna you know what I'm talking about. They're gonna hold me up. I'm gonna be the king.
Right.
But with you talking about you trying to you know what I'm talking about? No, we can't even rock like that. Cause hey,
Yeah.
guess what? I need to be able to sleep at night. Cause and next to you.
Yeah, facts.
I'm such an overthinker. I'm thinking the whole I might have my eyes completely shut, but I'm up and I'm thinking. I'm like, yo. I'm even trying not to make my eyeballs move while I sleep next to you. I'm really wanting to make you think I'm asleep. I'm waiting for a perfect time to get up to fake like I gotta use the bathroom and everything. Like, yeah, I'm that intricate. Yeah, I'm that intricate. Like
you gotta
some shit like that.
One
Are
eye
you
open.
crazy? No, I'm good. I'm good.
I
I love you. I don't love you that much though. I don't love you that much where I can feel comfortable with you talking about is yeah, because we shout out G.GARCIA for being a thug, man. She didn't thug the way through it. Like Jay-Z said, whole industry can hate me, I thug my way through. Sheesh. Listen.
Yeah.
You might gotta be what's that word? Proactive. You might gotta kill that nigga first. No, that might not be good. That's what's your defense? I kill him because he says he's gonna kill. You gotta get him on tape saying that or some shit.
You gotta record.
No, I'm not trying to tell nobody how to commit murder in self-defense. Let me stop for real. I've got on YouTube. Do not do no shit like that. Get the fuck out. Somebody say kid, get the leave. Even if it ain't your boyfriend, your girl, if it's a nigga, get the fuck out of there unless you ready to go die about it. And you know, wow. Appreciate you for spilling that on me. He loved you. He was in love with you, wasn't he? You had him. He was crazy.
Yes.
Psycho. Good job. Yeah, get that out of here. No, good.
Yeah.
All right, so boom. Let's talk about some pop culture shit, right?
Okay.
All right, so it's been a lot going on because we speaking. The title of the book is Toxic. We speaking about how do I say this word? Toxicity.
Toxicity.
All right, bet. Damn, somebody finally told me how to say it. Toxicity. Toxicity. Yeah, the C is toxicity. Okay. So look, it's a lot of like. Well, let me ask you this first. I know you see it. We all see it. And I'm only asking this because the people that's watching it see it, or they are currently watching it, and I know you see it because the caliber of the people who it is, everybody see it. The Kim and the Kanye thing. Excuse me. Right. Look, she's like, I know you want to say something about this. This is the one I was. No, listen, seriously. I only got to say that we all been seeing the same shit. You know, whether you miss bits and pieces or do you think, hold on, let me be careful how I phrase this because I really want you to understand. I want to.
Okay.
Let me see. What would you tell Kanye? Because look, for those who don't know, who haven't been watching, Kim Kardashian keep turning Kanye down. She don't want to be with him no more. She's fucking with somebody else, but whatever. He's doing a lot of weird shit in general, whatever. Whatever he's saying, he's going back and forth. He's What would you tell? Because you don't have to tell Kim nothing. Kim is cool. She with her. She already good. She probably had a terrific Valentine's Day yesterday. It probably was lit. It probably was everything. You know, young nigga, new nigga, whatever. So what would you tell if Kanye was your boy? And you can personally, hey man, hey bro, I'll be seeing the shit you've been doing. I know I ain't seen you. I know you ain't been back home to Chicago, and but the shit. Look, what would you tell Kanye like how to like? get away from that toxic energy that's what's going on with them between their kid. Just their whole thing. What would be some advice you would give someone like that? That's pursuing something that's really looking like it's a dead issue, and dead and moved on, and what the fuck are you doing still? Like, you know what I'm saying? What would you tell them?
First of all, I would tell Kanye to get on his meds.
You said what?
To get back on his meds.
Yeah, he off the shit. Yeah, he ain't taking his shit. He ain't taking his shit, man.
But no, I mean, it's like, okay, so back to what we were kind of sort of talking about earlier. Like he's kind of like trying to force it. He's trying to force the relationship back together. And he needs to chill out on that. I would be like, you need to chill and fall back, really. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we hear this phrase all the time. If it was meant to be, it's meant to be. And I stand behind that. I really do. Some people are out there kind of like Kanye. They just like to force everything, and I get it, because sometimes people actually, when they're forced to do something, they feel like they're trapped in a corner, and then they just end up going with it, whether they like it or not, because they want to keep the peace. And that's kind of how like toxic relationships go. Like sometimes, like most of the times, at least one of the people in the relationship is really not happy and really does not want to be in it no more, So it's like you're trapped, like you're stuck. You don't know what to do. So in his situation, he really just needs to fall back, really. Like he needs to fall back hard. Like she's already dating somebody, and he was dating somebody as well too.
But I think they broke up. Like it was,
they
what
broke
it was.
up.
It was a fake rebound type move. Like
yeah, they definitely broke up like a couple of days ago. I kind of think that Kim thing is fake too with Pete Davidson. I think that's fake too, though.
Think so? I think it's real. It's seeming like she with the nigga. She's with him. Like they're together.
I mean, yeah, like, they together and stuff. But I mean, I just feel like it's all publicity too.
It could be. It could be. I know. I don't know. I know Kanye. I haven't met Kanye, but Kanye frequents a certain spot I frequent, and I know how he moves. I believe that he, like, that's what's going. I believe it. I just feel like he's the homie that you was telling him, like, see, this what I was telling you. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you hate to be like, I told you so, but my nigga, you, without getting detail, like, all right, you already knew who this was, right? You knew what's going on. You knew what's the move. You know who you are. You know where you from. You know where she from. You know what. And then look, she's physically showing you.
Right.
Yeah, she's kissing niggas on public. Right. It's what more? What
she
more
don't
do
even
you
care no more? Like she's
that's what she's telling. That she's saying, nigga, do imagine what you're not seeing that he's doing to me. Like, like I'm just saying, like, nigga, you shouldn't even. You know what I'm saying? But I think when and just to get off, just to touch on and get off that, I like that answer though. But I think that people like that, I think this is his first time for dealing with some toxic shit and him to be madly in love.
Too. And not only that, that's his first marriage too, right? That's his first.
His first kids. His first time trying to finally pull a girl to his dream, what he thought was his dreams, and he got knocked up. And this is all this is, I think, is the first for him from what I've seen. He was fucking with some chick, his hometown girl. Whatever happened. And yeah, that's what you signed up for. So guess what? You get what you signed up for. But this what you don't do. You don't make yourself look like less of a man or an adult, or look like somebody got the power over you like that. Right. We were just talking about that earlier with the situation I was talking about earlier. I don't want to say his name, but EDI said his name earlier about the young girl and the rapper, that shit. So it's like, bro, like, you looking bad out here. Like, you're going out sad, my nigga. Like, you got way too much money. You shouldn't even, what are you even thinking? Like, but see, that's what happens when you let your heart get into it.
Yeah. When you get your heart into it, like, it's like it turns you into a whole different person as well.
Yeah, you become so loyal, you become crazy.
Right. You do.
Like, like just like we was talking about old girl today about what's name? She broke in a nigga house. She doing all type. Like it make you go crazy. It makes you
It makes you
literally,
go crazy,
yeah,
especially
because somebody could cross you. So
like when you're trying to keep something intact and it's not staying. It's like, like it's gonna drive you crazy, especially if like you really care about that person or you really love that person. So some people drive them crazy, but some
facts. So
people,
look, and I'm gonna move on. Is that
yeah.
toxic or is that not toxic?
What is that toxic? What he's doing, definitely toxic. Oh
His
yeah,
actions. I mean, his actions, not what
his
she's doing.
actions is definitely toxic.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you think what she's doing is toxic? Anything she's doing? I don't think so. She's not doing nothing really.
I mean,
She's
not, but like I didn't agree with the whole how she kept the address from him for Chicago's birthday.
oh yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
but
number
look,
one, that's her father. You're really gonna do that?
yeah, you
Like,
can't do that because you know he's not
yeah,
gonna come there and do no. I mean, you would hope that he's not gonna come there and do no super wild, like shoot
yeah,
the fucking birthday up or kill a nigga. Nobody, but it's like, come on.
right.
I think that she's more scared for, and we gonna move on. But I think that she's more scared for what he'll do to her current.
Probably.
Because some girls, women are like that. They're like, look, you don't know my ex, he's crazy. Like, not saying that you ain't like that or you ain't, but no, I'm just saying like I don't even want to be in the court. So I think that's what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because Kanye is crazy as a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he crazy. He a whole nutcase. Yeah.
Shout out Kanye, but you crazy as a summer bitch, man.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah.
when I do, I haven't met him yet, but I'm probably gonna meet him one of these days. He just booked out the studio, my home studio, like two.
Mhm.
So, but damn,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell him when I get close enough to him. Say, you know what, that shit is crazy what you're doing, bro.
Oh
You're too
God.
young for that. You 40. What is you 40, 30, 40 years old now? You a bill. You're worth 9 B's. What's really going on here?
Man, he's a billionaire. He like
If anything, you got to protect your energy and your strength.
right.
Let Kim go. If you want her back, maybe she won't come. I don't. But it's more to do,
Yeah.
and I don't mean that.
You froze.
So
You froze again. Or maybe it's me.
energy. Picture we motherfucking. I just froze up. Did you good? You good?
Yeah.
All right. So look. Now this is the last celebrity shit I want to ask you about because this is some really like. This is just what 2 days? Sunday? Yeah, this is the day before Valentine's Day, and
Yeah.
I got some Valentine's Day shit for you. So we all seen Dr. Dre, what he did with the whole Super Bowl shit or whatever. Great, phenomenal, hell of a show. Fucking wish I was there. I'm in LA. People were telling me you should have came down to Inglewood and then. I kind of got kicked out of a bar like on Venice Beach for no fuck. I was rolling a blunt and the dude was acting, or a joint, not even a blunt. Nigga, I've been smoking raw papers. Oh yeah, I'm smoking raw papers. So I ain't feel like going nowhere or whatever. I kind of just want to just like chill after that because I literally wasn't doing nothing. The nigga. So look, we all seen what happened with Dr. Dre. As far as with his divorce with Nicole
Oh
Young.
yeah, he had a
You know,
whole
he caught a brain
display for that.
aneurysm. That's very serious. That's like he could have fucking died easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Easily.
Some people
Just if the
tried that. Yeah.
So he said, Naeem said some women got that holy box. No, it's because you're used to it. It's all pretty much the same, bro. Well, not all of it, but it's only because you're used to it. But we'll talk about that later. Trust me, nigga. Trust me. It's only because you're used to it and you really love her. Trust me. I mean, well, hey, there's differences. But do you think that he was married to Nicole Young? Hold on. Let me get my. I don't want to. Let me get my fact check right. I want to say 20. Was it 20 years or 29 years?
Cool. Was it that long?
It was a fucking. She was in his old videos. Hell yeah, it was that after when he broke away from fucking what's his name? He got 8 kids. I ain't know they had 8 kids. When he broke away from fucking what's his name? Suge Knight. That's when he started. This was like 90. I don't know how long he's been dating her. Oh, let me see right here. I'm gonna look right here. I'm looking at this thing right now. Spouse. Oh, they went from 1996 to 2021. How many years is
Ooh,
that?
96.
If 2000 was 21 years, yeah. So it was close to a year, almost 30 years, right?
Yeah.
So look, actually got a brain aneurysm. If y'all don't know what a brain aneurysm is, look it up. It's very fucking.
You
You
could,
probably got old.
man.
You got old folks that you probably lost today that you didn't know that's what happened to them. But it's a very, very, very serious thing. And it comes from stress. They said.
Yeah.
So my question to you, Miss G. Garcia, is because I asked my grandma this, man. I asked a lot of old women this. I don't really ask old men. No
So,
real shit.
were you trying to say I'm old?
No, I mean older, like OGs. Like you shut the hell
I
up.
know. I'm just playing
She
with you.
talking
I'm
shit.
just playing with you.
You got me there. I was like, no, look, seriously. So I asked them, like my aunties, my grandmas. I asked them. I said, you know, if you married someone for, let's say 30 years. Let's just round it off.
Yeah,
It's
because
probably like 28 or 29 with him, but
I think it's
let's
25.
say 30 years, right? And then y'all have, you grow this thing, and y'all end up getting a divorce in the end at the end of 30. And now you're 50 and you're 60 or whatever. Now you have to, your life has to go on, right? Do you feel like that was a complete toxic waste of time? I mean, you might even got kids out of it. I feel like, and let me say this before you say your answer.
Mm-hmm.
When I ask these women, these certain close women to me,
Right.
they never have a direct. They be like, well, me personally, I feel like, of course, we can't talk. Let's just say they had kids. Oh, you had kids. We can't talk bad about the children, right? Children don't ask for none of this, right?
Right.
They be born.
Right.
We didn't fucking ask to be here. Us talking here now is we didn't ask it. Nobody's watching right now asked to be born.
Right.
But I'm like, I feel like that's a waste of time, bro. I feel like you could. I mean, the kids is a blessing, right? The kids is a blessing. Um,
I think
um,
it's a waste of
the
time.
kids. Hold on. The kids is a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Is you can't. That's blasphemous if you speak of that. Okay.
Right.
Anyways, you don't think you could have had kids with a better person who you? Because I feel like NBA players and NFL players, them niggas go to they play in the league. They don't go. They don't want to go just to the playoffs. Even the worst team in the league. If there's somebody said to you, "Hey, you the worst team in the fucking NBA, but we can put you in the NBA championship. Do you want to go?" Niggas gonna say, "No, I don't want to go. We just want to play regular games." Nobody. Who the fuck is going to say that? No, we good. We just want to be. We just happy we made it and shit. Yeah, we
Right.
think. Yeah, so it's like I feel like with the Dr. Dre thing, and then with others, I'm just using an example because we all know them. I feel like they lost the championship, and I feel like, damn, nigga, you was with a team that wasn't even like. Of course, you gained shit, you learned shit, but you could have did something different, or maybe you could have just not signed with a team. You could have just started your own team. Or
Right.
what do you think about that? You think that's a complete waste of time? Or you think, hey man, they was together for 30 years. He's rich as fuck. She's rich. He made her rich. They made each other rich. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what do you think about that?
That's kind
Because
of.
it's tricky.
It is very tricky. Because 30 years is a long time.
That's 3 decades. That's 3 different
Yeah.
fashion changes.
Exactly.
They was wearing baggy clothes when they probably was dating.
Yeah. Facts. I want to say, I feel like it was a waste. I feel like it's a waste because, like, I'm not saying waste of time necessarily either. So it's okay. So if it was gonna come to that, like, it all depends, like, what the divorce was for, or why, what the reason, the root of the problem was.
I think she said it was like some infidelity shit. Like end up being what is always gonna be.
But see, that it's so hard in that situation because it's like the infidelity. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That is hard to deal with, especially if you've been dealing with it for years. Because I've been in that. Like I was married, so
Yeah.
I know. But it's like you got to think about it. He's also a celebrity. You know, so it's
Facts.
he's gonna be in that light. He's gonna be around that crowd. He's
Yeah,
gonna
girls gonna want
be around
him. The niggas gonna want
tons
to
of
be
demons.
him. Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like I'm not condoning it. Like, oh yeah, well he's a celebrity, he could cheat. No, I'm not saying that, but it's kind of not really expected. But it's you shouldn't be surprised. You know, you shouldn't be surprised. But
So hold on. So right, and I agree. You shouldn't be surprised. So
mhm.
do you think it's a waste of time, or do you think it's fuck it? It was meant to be the way it was gonna go, and I wouldn't change it. What do you think? If you was Nicole Young and your ex partner was or whatever was Dr. Dre.
I mean, that's so hard. Yeah, I
She
mean,
like, that nigga got money, girl. I don't know, it was worth it.
it's not even about money for real. Like to me, I feel like it's all the time and energy. I want to say it's a waste of time because it's like you spent all these years for it to just go down the drain. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel, yo.
You know, you spent all these years, you created a whole life with somebody, you know, and had children and everything. Yeah, it was a waste. I mean, the children, like you said, is a blessing, yes, but it's the fact that you created a whole life with each other for those.
Right. Bigger than the children. Just everything is a life.
Right.
You each other parents, Thanksgiving dinners,
Exactly.
fucking
Exactly. And it's
all
one
type of shit.
like it's one thing if like it was in the beginning stages in the first couple years, you still got a whole life to live and a whole new life you could create. But like after 30 years, it's just like you can't patch it up. Like you can't patch it up.
And
You
it's 30.
lost.
It's 30 of them bitches. Like,
Yeah.
and so that mean I'm pretty sure he got married with like late 20. Like, that's 50 of you still got like, look, hold on. Naeem said, hold on, let me see what they're saying. They talking shit. They talking shit, yo. Hold on. Bandman said a lot of niggas. Hold on, let me make sure. Bandman, oh, he was talking to him. He said that V box is a man's downfall. That's facts. Not every man, but a lot of men, yeah. Bandman said a lot of niggas don't even know what semen retention is. I actually just learned exactly what that is. You know who taught me what that is the other day when I was in Virginia? I watched an interview with NLE Chopper. Believe it or not, I don't fucking listen to his music a lot, but yeah, I didn't know exactly what that was. I seen Kevin Gates talking about it, but yeah, he said
Yeah,
learn how to
I
control.
saw an interview about that too, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
no,
"What?"
look, he said learn how to control that shit, and a nigga is unstoppable. I'm on day 24. Salute to you, brother, because I'm on day 0. No. That's some. That's he said. Naeem said girls be getting tired of the same D too. That's facts. Especially when niggas get lazy. Niggas be getting lazy sometimes. A lot of times, and they
Really?
be
You
forgetting
think
that you
I
can't
don't?
get lazy.
I mean,
You can chill,
yes.
but you can't just like go crazy for the first like yeah year, like just everything. Not even just sex, like just everything, and then just fuck it, turn to a whole entire different nigga. Like, you don't clean up no more. You don't wash your ass when you supposed to. You
Yeah.
ain't how you know how you was when you was excited when you first met me. How I'm
Right.
thinking how women would
Yeah.
think.
People do get lazy. You're right.
He
But I
said learn how to not nut while fucking. Yeah, see, I didn't know that's what I thought semen retention was like celibacy. I didn't know it was like actually doing it and still. I don't know, bro.
yeah,
It's a breathing
I was
technique.
surprised with what they were
I
talking
might not be
about
strong enough. I'm gonna be.
that.
I'm appreciative.
It's crazy.
Okay, Bam came with the whole. You just pushing semen retention. From pushing semen retention, he ain't pushing P, he pushing semen retention. But fuck, this nigga dead. He can't wait to tell the world about this shit. I told y'all niggas.
I'm weak.
Yeah, shouts out to them though. Shouts out to Dr. Dre. I think he finally did get a divorce and whatnot, or they
Yeah, he
separated. But
did.
I think it finally. He just agreed to whatever, like $2 million a fucking month. He just agreed to
Woo!
some shit. Like,
Gosh darn.
that's probably why they gave him the Super Bowl. They probably gave his that goddamn $30 million for that bitch. He can catch up on this shit. Fuck you
I know,
mean?
right?
All right, so look, boom. We gonna stay here, and then we gonna, cause you're a woman, so I need to get your womanly, insight on things. And while we right here in this little celebrity sphere shit here. Let me ask you about this, because this is another thing that I'm pretty sure you didn't see. We all seen, other people didn't see.
Okay.
He said, "Nigga, it's my time to shine." Hey, look, I'm gonna salute you, brother. I am not knocking you, boy. He said, "Man, I got blue balls." Hey, man, look, y'all niggas is some niggas. I'm gonna tell y'all that right now. Y'all talking real nigga shit. What was that? Okay, cool. Nick Cannon, right? Future,
Uh-huh.
Lil Durk, NBA young boy,
Oh gosh.
Eddie Murphy. Who else? Let me hold on. Anybody else? It's some others. I don't know them all. These niggas are, it's just how they say, sowing they wild oats. Right? These niggas got money.
Yeah.
Now, I see a lot of women that deal with like some of these guys, like particularly women. It's so many motherfuckers. Like, I don't got to name any, but they come out and they be like, "Man, this nigga ain't nothing. He don't." I seen some shit that said that Future had misspelled his baby mama name and he only texts her. He don't even, right. So I'm thinking, like, misspell his name through his kid's phone. It was like some kind of mess, whatever. It's like, right. He doesn't really. This is baby mama. He don't really. I'm just saying he's detached from her, like that. They got a kid, but he don't even know her name for real. So, do you think these men that's going around having these babies, even if they financially well off, and they all have their own reasons. Nick Cannon said that the doctor told him he'd been supposed to die. I just seen an interview because Nick Cannon has a rare fucking disease that they say he should have been died from, like maybe 2 years ago. He should have
Oh
dead, should have
yeah.
died.
Uh-huh.
So Future, I just seen an interview yesterday with Future. Shout out Future. You booked the studio up the other day too, nigga. The day before Kanye, nigga. You know who you are. You know where you was at in North Hollywood, nigga. But shout out Future. But he did an interview with Big Boy out here in LA, and he was like, he feel like the way he put. I already knew by the question he said. I only seen the clip. I didn't see the whole one, so don't kill me, y'all, if I didn't see it. But I'm judging off the clip I seen from. It seemed like Big Boy asked him, "Hey man, what's up with all you having these babies and shit?" And Future was like, "Man, I just want to expand my kingdom." A lot of people, that he know or that he grew up around, they didn't have no kids. They had one kid, and the kid ended up getting killed, or they have two kids, then both of them, and then your legacy is done. You know what I mean? The thing with the Future shit is, like I said, with Nick Cannon, with all that shit, which is cool, the young boy and the little Dirk shit. You know what I'm saying? These niggas have multiple. I think Future got like 10 different baby mamas at this point. Nick Cannon got like 9 or 8. Dirk got like 9 or some shit. I think the girl that Dirk with, he don't even got a baby with.
I
But
think
like all these other
like
hoes, he got a baby
7
with,
or 8.
which is cool. Do you think that is toxic, or do you think like will you be able to stand by a man like say like even if he wasn't successful as financially successful and well off as these guys, you think he'd be like, all right, baby, you know what? It's cool. I'm gonna get my baby from you. It's good as long as you're taking care, and they taking care of these other ones. They taking care of them. Can you rock with that, or is that just some toxic ass shit, girl? He got 8 niggas, 8 bitches calling his damn phone, texting. I don't even know which one he think about fucking for real. There's one of them I know he probably. I'm just trying to think from a woman. What you want?
That it all depends on that situation as well. I feel like okay, now if he takes care of all his kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it as long as he takes care of all his kids because I completely understand that. Because I mean, you really have to decipher like what really went on. Like, were you like really young when you started having kids and you was just young and dumb? And like every situation is different. um as long as he takes care of his kids and he doesn't have to be well off, but the fact he takes care of his kids, period.
You should
That
be able to take care of your kids, though.
right.
What you saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able, yeah, you should take care of your kids, definitely, for sure. Like, now if you're like in some of your kids' life, just not in your other kid's life, like, one or the other, and it's just because and you can't explain to me why you can't be in their life, or you're just like, I don't feel like dealing with my baby mama or something, and that's a whole different story.
Oh, I gotta
So
know. I'm
you could
glad
go
you
take that
said
to the
that because I
courts.
got something to ask you. Mm-hmm.
You could take
But
that.
just taking care of the kids is a that's a green flag for you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Even
so
if you got 10 of the motherfuckers.
it really depends on the situation. Like I said, like if you take care of your kids, that's one thing. Now, like where the toxicity like lines up is like dealing with all those baby mamas, really, you know. So that's one thing. Now, if everybody could be cordial and there's no drama, then that's one thing. But if there's like constant drama or like that's too much for somebody to handle because you already got your own personal problems to deal with. You know, you got your life, and let's say, like for me, example, I have my own kids, so I got my own kids, and then I got to deal with you, and then your baby mama or your baby mamas.
Hold on, hold on,
So
hold
it's
on,
just
hold on,
like,
hold on. You going to hold on, G. That's why I fuck with you. Cause you already own some shit. Nah, you already beat me to it. I don't even want you to keep going. I want to ask you, turn up. So look, let me ask you this. That was well put though, for sure. I definitely agree with you.
right.
Well put. So look, I gotta ask this, my guys. I gotta ask this, y'all. There's a motorcycle. I don't know what the fuck. All right, so look. So look. Do you think? Damn, how do I ask this without any? All right, I'm just gonna say it the regular way because you explain it. Do you think men that have like, say you dealing with a guy, right? He has a baby moms, right? How do you feel about that? Like, say, because you mentioned you got kids. We're gonna get, like I said, we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that briefly. But how do you feel about like you dealing with a guy? Let's say he has two BMs. I'm trying to keep it because I don't have two BMs, but I'm trying to keep it normal. Let's just say two BMs. That's normal. I think that's kind of normal. Different kids. Um, is that automatically toxic? Like, is that a red flag? Like, oh, this nigga guy.
No.
Damn, I can't even too much fault in it. Like, oh, like, damn. Do you have any experiences with that? Would you quite even have you dealt with someone like they baby mama be on their line or whatever it be? Like, you like, who was that calling you again? Like, that's the phone down shit I was telling you. The phone down? No, that ain't no, that's the homie. No, he wants some weed. This is some other nigga. Like, I don't know. This nigga want to drink. Like, what you think?
I mean, with the whole two baby mamas, that's like that. Like I said, that's not a problem. It's the drama that come with it, really.
Right.
It's the drama that come with it, and are you still dealing with them? You know, are you really still dealing with them? You know, before I had kids, let me say this. So before I had kids, I really did not even want to deal with anyone else that had kids, to be honest with you. Because I'm not a mother, so I didn't know where to begin. So I wasn't
Right. That's facts. That's facts.
yeah, I wasn't ready for that. You know, but the person that I ended up being with at that time when I was, you know, on to that, he had he had a he had a previous, you know, he had a kid from a previous relationship. So and it was like I liked him. And so I was just like, we'll see how this goes. And it was uncomfortable at first. I will say that because, like I said, I wasn't a mother yet. So it was kind of uncomfortable because I didn't know how to act, I guess.
What you
But
mean? You was like low key jealous of her? Like you ain't even feeling it? What would you mean? Like,
no, it's not that I wasn't jealous of her. It's just I've never dealt with a man with a kid before. So that's why it was
that was the first go.
yeah, it was just new to me. So like but I actually ended up having 4 kids with this guy. You know, so and I was married to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but that was just new to me. And then after that, I couldn't be on the oh yeah, I'm not gonna date a guy without kids. Like I got 4.
I
No.
used to say the same shit, yo.
You know, I'm not that's
That
not
was like gross to me, like the date a girl, the fuck with her. Yo, I used to be on some foul shit. Not like fuck your kid shit, but like, oh my, you got a kid, like, yeah, that's kind of normal. Like,
yeah.
I mean, unless you fucking with a virgin. Let me plug this shit in right quick. Unless you
Okay.
fucking with a virgin. don't want this motherfucker to die. My motherfucking. Hold on, JJ. My bad, gang. Hold on. I don't want it to die. All right. All right. Hold on. Yeah, I mean, you know how that go, you know. I'm so how you call it? Damn, hold on. Because this shit is on fever. All right, there we go. I'm so immune to the bullshit. I done had so much of the like real life bullshit. Like nowadays, I don't know if it's I have children now, but I don't know. I'm gonna tell. Hey, look, I'm gonna get some free game away too. Hold on, y'all got to pay attention to all my young niggas in here and to all my niggas. Listen, I don't want to say a single mother, but I mean, I guess you got to be a single mother for you even fuck with her. What? The best, the fucking best. For everywhere you could think about it, it's the best. I'm telling y'all, like a strong, independent woman who got them kids. Now, if she got like 6, it's on your number. It's on y'all number. So how many kids y'all want to deal with? How many baby dads? But I'm just talking about. Yeah, I don't know. Women with kids, so it's different. It hit different. Maybe I was a young nigga. No, I'm just saying. Maybe I was a young nigga one time. I'm like, yeah, I just want like, I don't want like young hoes from college. Like, nah, that's not it, bro. That's not even it. If you really want a rider, want somebody that's really well versed, I'm just telling you. I ain't telling y'all to go get no girl with no kids. I'm just telling y'all. Y'all so happen to cross paths with a fine young lady, and she might have a kid or two or whatever the fuck the move, whatever you come with it. Don't count her out. She might be the best shit. I'm just trying to tell you, she's dealt some, you know what I mean? Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? So
no, some people actually go with numbers and stuff. Like I've seen like so many memes or posts on like Facebook or Instagram. They're like,
what?
Oh, she got more than 3 kids. Nah, that's a no-go. Like
what? No.
Yeah,
I feel like if you have no kids and you're 30 or over, or let's just say 31, let's be nice. See, I feel like it's kind of weird. I know listen, this is my channel, so I can say what I want. I'm gonna tell you from a nigga point of view. If you like 30 something and over with no kids, never, but you be out, you be moving around, you be clubbing, you live life. You've been living life. You're not a square. To me, that's kind of a red flag. Cause for one, I hate to say this. I mean, no, listen. Let me say I say it the most political. Is it him again? That's the win. Let me say the most politically correct way. What's wrong with you? Like, not you. I'm just saying. No, or maybe nothing's wrong. I'm just saying, like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Like a 50-year-old woman with no kids, 40 or 30 something. I don't know, my nigga.
I mean, if you up there like that, then yeah, that would be kind of questionable.
I don't know. I feel like you had some. I feel like some shit went on. Like,
I feel you, because you know what? Like, if somebody like over 30 does tell me they don't have any kids, that is kind of shocking to me. So
and let's just say, especially if they're attractive or if they're, like, damn, you seen. It's something in that movie. There's something in there. There's something behind that shit. It is something. Don't fucking. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yo, that's funny.
He said, hold on. Bandman said. He said, hold on. Bandman's talking hot. Bandman, hold on. Where you from again, Bandman? Bandman you from Bama. I said, nah, he ain't from Alabama. He said, I ain't taking care of no kids unless they my blood. Shit ain't my responsibility, bruh. Unless they pops got murked or some shit. Yeah, I just think just like you. Hold on. He said, ain't never the same after a baby. Motherfucker Grand Canyon. You talking hot. He said, if she got kids, she off limits. Her and Loke said, I disagree with that. I'm not having no kids. I'm 26 now, but I don't want no kids. He said no kids, but 50 abortions. That's what I'm trying to take. Like, see, somebody thinking like how I'm thinking. Born and raised in St. Louis, but I'm in. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot from the Louis. Shout out to St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know, man. I can't force y'all how to think. I'm just gonna tell y'all what I think. You know what I'm saying? You heard what Gigi said, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
I say don't discriminate against nobody until they show you a reason why not to fuck with them.
Yeah.
And usually it'll come fast. If it's fuck, it'll, nigga, you will see it. You like it'll be some weird. You'll see it. You'll know. Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Because we rounded to the end. Let me show her my Gucci on. Okay. Damn, I'm going it the wrong way again. What the fuck is wrong with me? I love that Cali, nigga. All right, look. Okay, let me ask you now. Let's get to a positive note. Let's get to some positive signs. Some so I guess green green flags, quote unquote. I don't know.
Sure.
Yeah, like let me so what do you think between like this is before toxic, this is going good. What do you think is something, you know, that can hold a bond together before it gets toxic? Like let me give you an example. Like I don't want to say no words. I want you to speak. I don't want to influence you. What are some things that is, you know, like, all right, this is holding this bond together? Like, I remember one time I kept going to jail and shit, right? Mm-hmm. She ended up shit. Well, she didn't shit on me. I was kind of like a loose cannon anyway, but this girl was holding me down. She kept holding me the fuck. She would, before I would get to the jail, she would have fucking money on my books. I'm talking when I'm 21. I'm talking about, it was crazy at one time for me. And then after a while, she didn't, like after time number like 7 or some shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she ain't putting on. And I end up going to like the city. I got transferred to the city so I can move out, get out faster. And yeah. What do you think? So I felt like she had no loyalty to me. Let me say that. So I feel like she had no loyalty. But little did I know it was me fucking up being a nigga who going to jail. And yeah, I'm leaving my girl out here for niggas and for whatever. You know what I'm saying? By herself. So what do you think are some, like, is one important thing that can hold that bond together before so it won't go to toxicity? How you say it again? Toxicity. So it won't go to toxicity. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Something you could just, one simple thing, you be like, yo, just be this or just do this, and or keep it like this, and this should help. You know what I mean? Don't do this.
Mm-hmm. I want to say communication, really. Like, and like open and honest with each other, like no matter how ugly it is, you know. So and a lot of people,
it can get ugly too.
What?
It can get ugly too.
Oh yeah, it could get ugly. It could definitely get ugly for sure.
I might not want to tell you about that. Would you want me to tell you anyway?
I want to know.
Damn, I can't look in your face and tell you like that, man.
I want to know. I'd rather know so we could go ahead and nip it in the butt than find out later with whatever it is, you know? So it's
whatever,
like,
whatever it is.
Yeah. And then not only that, I feel like if you're open and honest with each other and you really do communicate, like that really does, like, it does really solve a lot of issues, you know? Because some people, like nowadays with this generation is just so weird. You know, I swear that
look at you talking about this. You part of this generation, motherfucker.
Like these newbies, these new kids, you know, it's just so weird, like how they hide their feelings and they don't like to communicate, or like, girls be acting like females be acting like males, you know, like nonchalant.
Yeah, it's different. It's roles reversed.
Yeah, you know, and it's just crazy how the world turned out, but that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a problem because like a lot of us, we don't want to, I guess we don't want the other person to know how we feel sometimes because
that's what it is.
As like weak, you know? So
that's how I am. I'm that same way, yo. I am just like that. Yeah, I don't want you to think
but
that.
It's like, if you really truly like care about somebody, you really truly love somebody, you really truly want to make something work, like that's the best bet. That's the best bet, because I was in a whole situation. I was in a relationship where I was lost. Even when we broke up, I was just lost, like, to why and how. Which you're not always gonna get your answer, but it was just like, what? You're just like, what?
Right.
Like, in total confusion, and you talk to this person so many times. Oh yeah, um oh, I'm not going nowhere. Oh, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying. Like, we're gonna work this out. It's always gonna be us. And then all of a sudden, like, and you're like, what? Like, you said
What the
you weren't
hell?
going anywhere. Where you going? So, but
Yeah, that's
yeah, just the
100.
whole communication, like, really, like seeing that situation is like, I wanted to know how you really felt. Like, how did it get to this? Because it was just all a surprise to me. It was really, you caught me off guard. So that was just crazy. But that was toxic. But if
Sheesh,
you
that
would
was
have like
toxic.
would have communicated with me, and then we could try to work something out. We could have tried to work something out. We could have worked on it. We could have gone to counseling. Like, there's a number of things we could have done, but like, you didn't want to talk to me. You was just like, I'm out.
Like, just abort game, like abort mission,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Shit. He said, hold on. Now he said Spanish women be doing juju to keep the. Hey, look, see, you bringing up another subject. We can't even. I be hearing about them women putting, like, damn. I guess I got this period blood, and I trust me. I'm a doctor. I hear about these. I don't know if I believe. I don't believe in like shit like that, but I wouldn't be surprised, man. But Gigi, what are you? You're not Spanish. You're Filipino.
I'm Filipino. Yeah, I'm
So
Filipino.
Filipino is like Asian and Spanish, though, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, if
Oh,
you
so
go
you
back to
is
history, then
Spanish.
yes. If you go
So
all
you
the way back to
is
history, then yes.
Spanish. And you crazy because you Asian. So you crazy. You know what? I know why you wrote the book. I know why you wrote the fucking book. Cause I'm joking. I'm joking. She's not like that, guy. She's right. She's actually very normal. You meet her in her real life, she's really normal, really down to earth. It sounds corny how I'm saying it, but I swear to God on my life, like, she is a G, and she is cool. Like, you know what I mean? Um, I got one more for you. Then we're gonna get to everything you got going on coming up next.
Okay.
Let me make sure it's the right one. Hold on, let me see. Oh, yes, I got another fucking. This is something that's, a lot of people been talking about mental health. I've been pushing mental health. Like, I remember when I finally grew up as an adult, and I remember, like, not that I was like laughing at kids when I was young who had different differences or whatever, but when I finally grew up and then I was like really like seeing the world for how ugly the world can be, I was like, damn, like, it ain't really like. See, everybody go through their own shit. Like, I had to learn what my dad went through. I used to be on some like, fuck my dad shit. Like, nah, nigga, that nigga went through. You don't even know what he went through. You don't know how he was raised. I wasn't raised with them and my grandma, his mother. I mean, my other, I got several different grandmas, but yeah, nigga, I didn't really, I didn't know. So mental health plays a big factor in just life, period. Especially
It
nowadays.
does.
Especially now. So, one of the one of the things that we talked about on my channel since shout out all my day ones who've been here since for a few months ago. I mean, shout out my day ones who've been here since before I even like went viral on here the last time. My niggas who've been following me everywhere since the no jumper shit. Shout out everybody. But one thing that really like I want to say that a common theme that made my channel popping and continue. Well, I don't say continue but this is what really got the conversation rolling. It'd be a few artists. It has been a few artists that or people that we know, actors. They fucking they ended their own life due to like toxic relationship, like what I'm saying, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Like whether
Right.
they found out you know, at the end, sometimes you don't know what people found out. Really, that's the thing about it. But you
Right.
know, even if you know it alludes to, you know, it was some shit with his wife or some shit with her husband. Kate Spade. I don't know if y'all know who Kate Spade is. My mama hit me to that, and she's the lady that make the fucking purses. And fucking, she went to look her up. You know what I'm saying? Rich ass lady. Recipes, long live her. Her stores and purses. Your grandma, your mama. For those who don't know, Kate Spade. Kate Spade. Look her up. Look her story up or whatever. I think she's survived by her son and her ex-husband or whatever. But it was kind of funny. What are some rest in peace, Lil Loaded. Rest in peace. What's my other cat that we talked about on here? From the Bay Area, my Asian nigga. Ha 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 Huey. Ha ha Huey. These guys, you know, life was too much for them dealing with whatever they was dealing with, because you know we don't know. They know, you know what I mean. And they ended their life. So to anyone, whether it's a male, whether it's a female, sometimes it's kids, yo. You'd be surprised.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of my young nigga in here too. He's 9. My one nigga in here is 9 years old. I don't know if he's still in here. Hamza, shout out Hamza. He's 9 years old. He never said no crazy shit. No, I'm just saying, like, you'd be surprised who's watching and who feels. You know, what would you say to people who feel like dealing with going through a toxic situation? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna hurt myself, off myself, do this to myself. Like, what would you tell them is the best thing to like get them out of that shit right now? Like, get them away from that thought process. What could you say to them?
I would say to get them out of that thought process, that's really hard because when you in that mental state, it's like you really need help at that point, you know? So like at that point, I would first of all, I would always suggest like going to therapy. Number one, you know, if they're
For
in that,
sure.
I would always suggest therapy. Um, I would also like I know this sounds crazy because some people don't like this, but like I would always check up on them too. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I would suggest, I would tell them to really look, hey, you need to get your mind off this. I know it's you got a lot going on, and why don't you be yourself for once? Because
Because
like
and not to cut you off, but you know, some people, they resort to drugs, they resort to different,
right,
and
right,
like we talk about violence, self harm, or
right.
you know what I mean?
I would tell them to like be themselves. You know, like what do you like to do that you haven't done in a while? You know, what makes it what puts a smile on your face? You know?
Yeah,
Because I know you're going through some rough times right now. You're over here crying.
because
You
somebody got a hold of you. Somebody has a fucking
right,
real, you know what I
right.
mean?
And sometimes when you're trapped, because you're basically trapped, you know?
Hmm.
So when you're trapped, like you haven't been yourself. You haven't been doing anything that makes you happy because you're just trapped in the corner, you
You're living
know?
for somebody else.
Right. So it's like you need to start doing you basically. Start doing stuff that you used to love to do that you like to do. Like keep your mind occupied. Like basically, like keep your mind occupied. And that's what it is cuz sometimes people have like they don't think about anything but that situation, and then
Hmm.
it just replays over and over again to the point where it's driving them crazy and they start to resort to that. So like you have to if that's all that's on your mind, like I said, you have to keep yourself occupied, so you got to do this and that and things that you used to do, you know what I'm saying, so you could just keep yourself, be yourself, you know, because you're not yourself
Nah,
when
you
you're
think you are, but you're not.
yeah, you are, but you're not, you know? So that's my best suggestion. Like, you have to keep your mind occupied. So you
Channel that energy.
yourself busy. Do stuff. Be yourself again. Like, try to be yourself again. Start small. You know, oh, you like to draw? Okay, start drawing again.
Why don't you go
You know?
somewhere and draw? Yeah, like,
Right.
that's facts. I
Yeah.
fuck with that. Well, damn, man, I had a hell of a conversation with you, Gigi.
Yeah.
For real. Well, I call her Gigi, but G Garcia. Y'all look her up. That's her name. But um, I value pretty much everything you said. To be honest, like, and I'm pretty sure everybody else, you know, somebody got some jewels. And whoever's gonna watch this on the replay, hit that like button. Go follow her. Her book is where's your book? Tell them again. Where your book at?
Book is found everywhere. It's found on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Walmart, Target, and those are just like the major like places where they're at. But if you just type in toxic G.Garcia, I pop up. I'm global, so you could access me anywhere.
Okay, bet that. So one more thing. What do you what do you want to leave them? Any last messages about toxicity? How you say it again?
Toxicity, toxicity.
Toxicity. I'm just a ghetto nigga from Virginia. I'm just from Richmond. All right, so give them one more line about toxicity.
One
That
more.
why they should go pick up the toxicity. What can they garner from that? What kind of game they can get from the book? Like, let them know. Like, what can they get from it? Period. Like,
basically, like, number one, you're gonna learn from the book, obviously. Like, you definitely, there's always, like, with all the books that I wrote, like, there's something to learn. Like, it's not just for entertainment, like, I always want to send out a message in all the books that I write. There's always a message behind the story. And basically, it's like, if you're in a toxic situation or leading to it, like, you really want to get out the situation before it becomes worse, to the point where you can't fix it anymore. To the point where it's like you're stuck
something
in
could
the
have happened to some.
like you're stuck in the corner and you can't go nowhere. Or and it just becomes too bad of a situation, where it's you just wasted your time in a bad way. So get out. Get out. You see them red flags?
Get out.
Out.
So look, what's next for you? You say you was working on like 5 different books. What's
Yes.
next?
So
What's your
right
lineup?
now,
What you thinking?
okay. So right now, I have another book that should be coming out this year. It should be coming out. I'm going for this year. It might be next year, but I'm really thinking it's gonna come out this year. So I have a book that's in the publishing process already. Is my second book. It's actually a children's book, so I switched up genres.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
I
little
switched
razzle
it up for
dazzle.
y'all. So it's actually based off my son. So it's about allergies and like dealing with my son. Like, he's 7 years old now, and it was so new to me because my daughter, my first child, she wasn't allergic to anything. She eat whatever. And then when I had my second, he had crazy allergies. Like, he's allergic to peanuts and tree nuts, and he's allergic to dairy. And those things, like, manufactured, are in everything we eat. So
Everywhere.
it was a lot to deal with, and it was really hard. So I actually wrote a book on it, and it's actually, my son is actually the narrator of the book. So
Oh, that's hard.
yeah. So it's just for children, just to see how family
Do we
planning
got a
with
title? We got a
allergies.
title or no?
Excuse me?
Do we got a title or no?
Oh yes, it's called My Allergies Do Not Stop Me. So my
Say it
allergies
one more time.
my allergies do not stop me.
Oh, that's hard. Shout out to
Yeah.
everybody with allergies and shit.
Yeah.
I had them growing up. I had, the pollen, and that was my basic shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my shit's, oh my, I don't even want to,
Your
running. You
eyes
want to
get
talk about
swollen.
fucking puffy and running and,
Ooh.
why did God make me like this? But I kind of shook it. I don't know. But yeah, that's dope. Around what time you think? You don't know. You said end of next year or this year or?
I'm saying by the end of this year, but hopefully it'll be like out by summertime. I'm really hoping like summertime will be out.
That's hard. That's
Yeah.
hard. And my allergies don't what?
My allergies do not stop me.
Shout out to everybody. Allergies don't stop you. Well, look, man, it's been a pleasure. Stay on because we're gonna talk a little bit for like 5 minutes after.
Okay, yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
No, for sure. You. I mean, you have you got motion. You got motion. You're genuine. Shit. There's nothing more I can say. Like, I read, like, y'all need to go read the book. I read the book. I literally, when I started reading the book, I was like, oh, this is a book. And And it's the readability. It was like 100 pages.
Yeah.
It's so much action packed. Yeah, I'm trying to make them understand. Like, bro, it's not one of them. Like, it's something that you're gonna want to read. Like, it's like that. You start reading it, you can't stop.
Right. That prologue is what wheels you in, though. That
The
prologue.
prologue is going crazy. It's like, oh, what's the rest of this shit about? I mean, where did this come from? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like,
Right.
oh, you start questioning yourself. Like, hold on, what's toxic? Let me read. What
Right.
the hell is so toxic in this book? And it's like that. So that's on any platforms. You heard of Walmart, everywhere, Barnes and Nobles, anyway. Just Google it, G Garcia. It's been a pleasure. Y'all hit that like button. Let me see what everybody's saying. Any more questions? Oh, Bernadette said, "That's my cousin. Go, cuzzo.
Oh yeah.
Go, cuzzo. It's your birthday." Naeem said, "I just posted her book. Fire. Shout out Naeem." He said, "Oh, Batman, Think and Grow Rich. That's a classic. That's that's a classic. That's like up there. Come on." Yeah. But blessings. I'm gonna pop back in with y'all later. What time is it right now? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Listen to Your Music Stream live later. It's West Coast is 7. Yeah, 7:06. We'll be back later. It's love, blessings. Stay in here, G.
All right, I got you.
Gang.